Hey guys, it's Holly. So there was some brand new Lego Batman, I want to say it's DC superheroes, but it's not. Who are we kidding? It's just Batman sets that just recently got released, and I really wanted to talk about them because I went back and like rewatched a bunch of old ForrestFire stop motions on the weekend. So like I'm really into Batman and DC right now. I mean, especially after the Justice League. Like I got really into it again, and like I loved superheroes. I loved that 2012 wave. I had quite a few of the sets. It was a lot of fun. I've actually got a surprising amount of DC minifigures, which I like did a video on recently. So if you want to check that out, I'll link that up. So I just wanted to basically talk about them today because I wish DC was at its peak again, kind of like it was in like the Lego Batman movie era, or even like I feel like 2015, 2016, like those type of years had so many good sets and it wasn't just Batman all the time. And this year, luckily, it's starting to look good. So the first set that we have that was released kind of the other day is the Lego Batman helmet / cowl, which is set 76182, and look, I don't like it. It looks really funny. I don't know what it is about it. I feel like half of it is because you've got this giant hole in the middle, which like is supposed to be where his mouth is because it's literally just the helmet, which has that translucent kind of shield in it. But then there's a gap between that and the jaw, but also the base is built differently to all the other helmets. Like you can see that it's kind of got like some transparent pieces, which just it looks kind of funky to me. I don't know what it is. I think the eye shape, I really like the look of that. The actual bat ears, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fine. I think it's just a tiny bit short. It looks funky. And then at the bottom, it kind of all curves in, which for me, I feel like a kind of more squared off helmet would have been good. I feel like it would have been better if they kind of brought it down a tiny bit further, because I feel like the helmet shape doesn't quite work. There's something about it, and I can't put my finger on it, that I don't like that much. So not gonna get that one. So next up is a $30 set, which is set 76180, the Batman vs. Joker Batmobile Chase, which is a 4+ set. Now, according to Brickset, this is supposed to be £25, €30, $30, which should be roughly like 50 Australian, I reckon, and has 136 pieces. And this set looks alright. The reason I'm tempted to get it is for the Batgirl minifigure, because she's only exclusive in the Bat base right now, which is still quite expensive, and like, I don't know, I'm not 100% sold on that set. I've heard that it's a good set, but for me, it's not something that I'm looking for. Like, then again, neither is this 4+ set, because you know, it's 4+, it's not for me. But I really like some of the pieces that are used in the Batmobile. Like, I'm thinking I could get it and then rebuild my own Batmobile, because I sold mine years ago. Majorly regret it right now. The Joker's car, then again, like I said, it's a 4+ set. Like, it's not built for me. The little bank build looks kind of cool. Like, everything in this is going to be a printed piece, which I feel like is like one of the best things about 4+ sets. Joker minifigure's the same. The Batman figure, I can't tell if that's like more similar to like the 2012 ones, because he looks very familiar. It's definitely not a Lego Batman movie one, but like, he looks cool, like a classic Batman. Love that. Love getting the Batman capes, but it's mainly Batgirl. So I'm thinking I'm gonna sit and wait, see when this set comes out, like if the price on her drops. If it doesn't drop that much, probably get this on Amazon when it goes on sale, or like promotion, something like that. Gift with purchase, you know the drill. That's if the figure doesn't drop. Otherwise, I think I'll just buy the figure off Bricklink because I really like the Rebirth Batgirl. And then lastly is my personal favorite, and that is set 76188, the Batman Classic TV series Batmobile. Now, I remember when the Batcave came out and I saw it in store and I thought like this looked amazing, but like I hadn't seen much of the classic Batman show. Like, I've seen that one episode, which I think also could be a movie with like the shark repellent bat spray where Batman's hanging from the helicopter, and I enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. I just love the design of this Batmobile, and I feel like for $30, which is the reported price of this, I mean, I think it is, like, look at the box sizes between the two sets, they look exactly the same. I'm excited for this. This looks amazing. Then again, it could be $40, and I feel like then it's kind of pushing it. But the Batmobile design looks amazing. It's slightly different to the actual like Batcave Batmobile, and it's got that display base that 1989 promotion Batmobile had, which I think is really cool. I love the plaque on this. Like, this is like a collector's item, but in a regular box, which personally I love. And it's a lot cheaper as well. Like I love these mini scale ones. I would love to see one for like the Dark Knight tumbler. I feel like that would be really cool. I wish they would release like the 1989 one just as like a retail set. I would love an animated series Batmobile because I loved that show growing up. I feel like that would be really cool. Or even Ben Affleck's Batmobile and the new upcoming Robert Pattinson Batmobile, like all of them in like this minifigure scale one would be so good on like the little bases. It would just be so cool to like line them all up. Anyone else getting that vibe? I love it. You have got some stud shooters on the front, but the best thing about this set is that it actually gives you pieces to swap them out if you don't want the stud shooters, which personally I'm thinking I would do if I get this set. I won't say if I get this set. I really want this set. It looks really good. And then of course you have the minifigures, which is definitely the best part, and I feel like a big draw to it for me. Like I don't have any of the old classic TV Batmans, so I'd love one. I mean, I didn't get the Batcave. It is kind of annoying that Robin's not in this set, although I can see them doing something in the future. Maybe incorporating Robin into a cheaper set. Maybe I'll have a look and see how much he is on Bricklink so I can get him as well, because Robin is one of my favorite characters. But overall, this set looks really neat and really slick, and for such a cheap price point as well. It's like, I can't say no, and like, I'm really getting into Batman and like DC and all that. Like, I've just recently ordered a bunch of figures, so I'd love to have this in my collection. I've been thinking about doing like some sort of like Batman or like DC mock recently. I'm tossing up between like Arkham, a Batcave, and like GCPD, but the problem is I don't have the parts for it. So like, I'm kind of in this like middle stage where I'm just trying to collect all of the figures, because like as a kid, I always wanted to make my own Batcave after watching like ForrestFire things, and I would actually love to attempt like a Batman stop motion. I've always wanted to do that. I feel like that's going to be a daunting task though, but I think I could do it. I just need like the space to set up like a set and like lighting and things like that, and not be able to like touch it or move it. Like I couldn't do it on that table. Like wouldn't happen. I'd have to move everything for reviews and stuff like that. But that's something I've wanted to do for such a long time. So I'm hoping that more sets come out so that I can buy them and then I can use them for that, because it's kind of like a passion project that I want to do. I also spoke to someone about like, please incorporate more DC stuff. Like I'd like to see it go back, like not just Batman. So hopefully in the future they pass that feedback on and we actually get more DC sets, because I would love to have a Hall of Justice and like more Justice League stuff and more obscure villains. Like I think back to like the Batman 2 video game and even like Beyond Gotham and things like that. Like they were so much fun. Now I'm just going off on a tangent. Let me know what you guys think about this set, and if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Are you planning on getting any of them? What type of DC sets would you like to see in the future? Consider subscribing to my channel down below as well, just in case for some reason and one day magically in the future I end up doing that Batman stop motion. And until next time guys, I'll see you later.